Hi, a very good morning. So, how are you guys doing? So, this is our first book reading session. So, before we proceed into the actual book reading, so why this book reading now? Why are we having this book reading? And do you think book reading is really very important? I want to hear from you, and then we'll start with our session, right? Toffee, say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, we'll start. Hi, a very good morning. So, as I mentioned in one of the posts very recently, this morning, book reading is something which is really essential for our overall progress as well as development. Because of excessive, unwanted use of social media or smartphones, it seems like most of us have lost this habit of book reading. In fact, book reading gives us new dimensions, new perspectives. And if you remember, even during our kindergarten time or in our primary schools, we had this book reading sessions. And it's like we used to enjoy the session, we used to go through what the person is reading and then trying to analyze it in form of a group. It's an altogether different feeling which we often don't find it nowadays. So in order to promote the same, so I actually wanted to have such a session. I had this idea for a very long time, but fortunately, we could make it practically feasible with our first session today. So, as I said, book reading definitely helps us for overall progress and development. And also, this is not a new concept for us. Even in our schooling days, we used to have this book reading session. So, reading a good book gives a different kind of experience, new perspectives, and a new way of approach. And personally, I have seen a lot many positive changes in my personal as well as professional life because of these book reading habits. So today we're going to go through our first session of book reading, and the topic for discussion or topic which I'm going to read for you is 6 Keys to Happiness and Success from the book The Happiness Track by Emma Seppala. So the author is the science director of Stanford Center for Compassion and Altruism Research and Education. So what are these 6 keys to happiness and success? So we'll have some book reading pertaining to this topic now. And before I start the actual session, let me know if it is streaming fine. Also let me know if the audio is clear. Thumbs up, then we'll proceed. Hi Sujay, it's okay. You're using your brother's phone, that's fine. Yes, Kirti, Rohit, Rahil, Sarita, Nahida, Ekta. Yes, thank you for the feedback, guys. So we'll proceed then. Yeah, audio is also clear because today I'm placing the microphone closer comparatively. Right? So if you want me to raise my voice, I can do it. Okay? So don't worry, even if you don't have this book, all you need to do is just observe what I'm speaking and we'll have some analysis pertaining to the same, right? Very brief analysis. And at the end of the session, let's make sure that we're taking something valuable, right, from this particular book reading session. So before I start, I have one question for you. One question. I don't want answers from you, but I want you to think of this question. Does happiness lead to success, or is it success that leads to happiness? So I have two questions for you. I don't want to hear from you. All I want you to do is just ask yourself these questions. So does success lead to happiness, or is it happiness that leads to success? Right? So keeping these two questions in mind, let's start our session. Right? Hi. Hi Kiran. Oh, very good morning. So, the 6 keys to happiness and success. As I said, I'll be going through the happiness track by Emma Seppala. Right? So, I'll talk more about this book at the end of the session. In the following chapters, I will share empirically validated data demonstrating that the path to long-term success and well-being is often the opposite of what we have been taught. We will examine how counterproductive theories of success that dominate our culture backfire and undermine our best efforts. Drawing on the latest findings from psychology, organizational behavior, and neuroscience, research on resilience, creativity, mindfulness, compassion, and more, I will show you how the following 6 strategies from attaining happiness and fulfillment are actually the key to thriving professionally. So, this is author speaking for us. So, I'll repeat the last sentence once again for you. I will show you how the following 6 strategies for attaining happiness and fulfillment are actually the key to thriving professionally. Okay, I see some answers like success leads to happiness, happiness leads to success. We'll get back to some tentative conclusion by the end of the session. The first and foremost key to happiness and success. We all think of future or we all think of past, speculate, and we start worrying more or less. Rather, the author says that first and foremost thing is living in the present moment is the key. The first key, live or work in the moment, the present moment. Instead of always thinking about what's next on your to-do list, focus on the task or conversation at hand. You will become not only more productive, but also more charismatic. See, it's not about thinking of consequences, it's not about thinking of future or past experiences, but rather focusing on the present moment is always the key, and which I keep on highlighting. For example, you're attending this session. So all you need to do is just focus on what's being discussed here, and all I need to do is just focus on giving my best at this particular moment. So focusing on the current or the present moment is always the key, and that eventually leads to happiness and success. So first, live or work in the moment. Instead of always thinking about what's next on your to-do list, focus on the task or conversation at hand. You will become not only more productive, but also more charismatic. Second one, tap into your resilience. You know, Dentine is resilient. We say Dentine is resilient because it has this tendency to absorb forces, right? It is resilient. It can accommodate forces. So, second key is tap into your resilience. Instead of living in overdrive, train your nervous system to bounce back from setbacks. You will naturally reduce stress and thrive in the face of difficulties and challenges. That's one common message which we all need in our day-to-day situations, because the moment something doesn't go in our way, the moment we find a challenge, we get depressed, we feel demotivated, but it's okay to have those feelings. But most importantly, as the author rightly says, it's important that we bounce back, which is nothing but our resilience. So second key, tap into your resilience. Instead of living in overdrive, train your nervous system to bounce back from setbacks. You will naturally reduce stress and thrive in the face of difficulties and challenges. How relevant it is for every one of us. The third key, manage your energy. Instead of engaging in exhausting thoughts and emotions, learn to manage your stamina by remaining calm and centered. You will be able to save precious mental energy for the tasks that need it the most. Take for example, the best example I can give you is smartphone. We have this smartphone, we think it's a form of entertainment, we think we're relaxing, but it craves lot of energy, it craves lot of glucose, it craves lot of attention. It is highly demanding. That's the reason why we have a separate column for smartphone usage in our complaints report, so that you will know how much time you're allotting towards the same. So managing your energy is very much important, because if you can save your time and energy here, you can obviously proportionately put the same amount of time and energy towards the task at hand, right? So you know what your task is. So managing your energy, the third important key. Instead of engaging in exhausting thoughts and emotions, learn to manage your stamina by remaining calm and centered. You will be able to save precious mental energy for the tasks that need it the most. Right? So these three are the first important relevant keys for happiness and success. And before we proceed to the next set of three keys, I just want to know whether you're able to follow or not. Also, let me know if you want me to alter my pace, whether to increase or decrease, right? So, any corrections, if you can let me know now itself, I can accommodate them in the current session. So, is it going fine? Hi Priya, very good evening. Hi Rakshita, Pandit, Darshil, Vinay. Hi Gauri, Mehwash, Papiya. Hi, very good morning. Okay. Yes, Arun, good. So let's continue then. So we have gone through first three keys, right? The fourth one, it seems a bit strange, but let's take it. Do nothing. The fourth key is do nothing. Instead of spending all your time focused intently on your field, make time for idleness, fun, and irrelevant interests. You will become more creative and innovative and will be more likely to come up with breakthrough ideas. This seems just amazing, and I do experience the same, and I'm sure you will experience the same when you do nothing. If we are, again, we can cite this as a reason. When we are engaged or involved in smartphone uses, you will not have time for yourself, you will not have time for idleness. You're constantly engaged, spending all your energy, spending all our energy on the same, which affects everything. So doing nothing is or seems to be a good idea, if not throughout the day, but at least some part of the day or some particular time. Instead of spending all your time focused intently on your field, make time for idleness, fun, and irrelevant interests like painting, like drawing, like sand art, clay art, or whatever, something which is irrelevant, which helps you keep distracted, right? You will become more creative and innovative and will be more likely to come up with breakthrough ideas, right? In general. The fifth one, which is again very much relevant to each and every one of us, and I often see most of you criticizing yourself for your poor performance or difficult performance, rather, I can say. Fifth one, be good to yourself. Instead of only playing to your strengths and being self-critical, be compassionate with yourself and understand that your brain is built to learn new things. Love yourself, self-care. You should understand the fact that your brain is built up to learn new things. We should learn the fact that brain is built up to learn new things. You will improve your ability to excel in the face of challenge and learn from mistakes if you are good to yourself. Right? I'm going to repeat this. Be good to yourself. Instead of only playing to your strengths and being self-critical, be compassionate with yourself and understand that your brain is built to learn new things. You will improve your ability to excel in the face of challenge and learn from mistakes. Sixth and final, show compassion to others because it gives you a positive feeling. Instead of remaining focused on yourself, it's not just about us, again, unfortunately, because of social media or whatever. The focus is only on me, myself, I. Unfortunate scenarios. But we have an opportunity to overcome that. Show compassion to others. Instead of remaining focused on yourself, express compassion to and show interest in those around you and maintain supportive relationships with your co-workers, boss, employers, friends, family members, loved ones, etc. You will dramatically increase the loyalty and commitment of your colleagues and employees, thereby improving productivity, performance, and influence. When you're compassionate, It's all about spreading positivity, and that eventually bounces, comes back to you, and eventually helps you achieve happiness and success. So these 6 strategies: live in the moment, tap into your resilience, manage your energy, do nothing, be good to yourself, show compassion to others. These 6 strategies will greatly improve your psychological and physical well being. They will help you to be happier and live a life of meaning and purpose. And as I show throughout the book, it enhances success ultimately. These strategies are not complicated. Applying them to your daily life does not require complex training or huge lifestyle changes. In fact, these strategies tap into resources you or me already have. You already have the capacity to come up with brilliant ideas, to remain calm in the face of overwhelming demands, to stay present when your mind pulls you away, to be kind to yourself or others, to sit with your thoughts and rest when the world tells you to go, go, and go. Each chapter will provide concrete how-tos to help you get there. And remember, the research is clear. Happiness is fast track to success, but not vice versa. Right? So this is our first book reading session. I hope you've enjoyed the session. You need not worry about remembering all these things, because the summary of all the book reading which I have done, I'll post it in the description part beneath this video once the live session concludes, so that when you look into the video or when you watch the video again later, you can just go through the description and you will find these 6 key elements, right? So that it will be easy for you to correlate what I have discussed or what I have read based on these 6 key points. And before I conclude, I would like to highlight this specific paragraph. These 6 strategies will greatly improve your psychological and physical well-being. They will help you be happier and live a life of meaning and purpose. And as I show throughout the book, they enhance success. The strategies are not complicated. Applying them to your daily life doesn't require complex training or huge lifestyle changes. In fact, these strategies tap into resources we already have. You already have a capacity to come up with brilliant ideas, to remain calm, to love yourself, to love others, to relax when everyone says go, go, and go. So we'll be discussing further, like how to implement these strategies in the subsequent sessions, right? And as a bottom line, the author says the research is clear. Happiness is fast track to success. Now, you need not take this message, but ask yourself this question: is it success that leads to happiness, or is it happiness and stress-free life that leads to success? Right? So let's leave that question open. So I hope you enjoyed this session. So any feedback, always welcome, and I would like to hear from you now. So if you find this relevant, useful, motivating enough, then we'll definitely have these kind of sessions in sustained manner, right? It's not that we do just one session, close it. We'll do it sustained, we'll do it consistently, so that we all can enhance this habit of book reading. And ultimately this is to encourage each one of us, including myself, to have this good habit of reading books for our overall development, so that we get new ideas, new perspectives, and ultimately happiness and self-satisfaction. Yes. Yes, Rita. Regarding the next live session, just join our Google or WhatsApp updates group. We'll have updates there, right? So whenever there is any live session, I'll let you know at least a few hours or few days prior. And we'll make sure that we have two live sessions every week. One academic based live session every Friday, as we have been doing for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and one book reading session, which includes motivation as well. We'll have these book reading sessions on Sundays, because Sunday is relatively stress free for most of you. For me, it's a different scenario. For me, every day is like combination of stress and stress free. So Sundays, I think you can have some leisure time and we can spend some quality time on book reading. So what do you guys say? In fact, as I said, this is my one of the dreams which I had for a very long time. During our schooling, primary schooling and high school, we used to have this book reading. It was more of compulsion, but now when I look back and see, I feel like it's a very good habit which most of us lost, unfortunately, because of smartphones, social media, or kind of perceptions we have been receiving on day-to-day basis. You look at some message, you look at some video, it's all very disturbing, it's all very negative, demanding lot of energy, lot of time, ultimately draining us of valuable resources, right? And as I said, and as author mentioned clearly, that it's not that we're trying to develop something new from this book reading or from this particular book. It's all about tapping into our own potential. We all have those resources. It's all about tapping into those potentials. And once we realize that very simple fact, simple yet important fact, life is going to change towards positivity. And as I keep on saying, the world will all be ours. Yes, Antimo, the research is clear. Thanks. You're welcome, Antimo. So I see most of you saying happiness leads to success, but the current scenario seems to be quite the opposite. We all feel like it's our first rank which gives us happiness. It's our achievement which gives us happiness. But it's unfortunately leading to a lot of stress, isn't it? You might have experienced or you might be experiencing on day-to-day basis. Sriparna, really glad to hear that. I was going through many videos on YouTube for motivation and really enjoyed this. Good to hear, Sriparna. Good to hear, Papia. Your feedback is much appreciated. Rahil says, it's great to have you as a mentor as you're focusing on overall development of students. Love you, sir, and huge respect. It's in fact reciprocating kind of experience, Rahil. It's because I have the kind of support from you guys I'm able to do this. Or else it wouldn't have been possible. And it's all because of love. The moment we start experiencing love, the moment we start experiencing this factor called love, good things do come up. And thank you for your love, Rahil. Yes. Yes, Nahida, Rohit, Antima, Sujay. Yes, Antima says Sunday is fun day. So Ankur says success is whatever you are doing leads to happiness. Okay. Good, Sarita. Yes. It's not that we have no idea about these factors. See, most of us are aware of these things, but the fact is just like how we need bathing on a daily basis to clean ourselves. We need these daily doses of motivation. It's not that you're trying to learn something new. You all know these things, but it's all about brushing up. It's all about daily doses of motivation, and we'll surely have it from our side to help you stay focused and motivated. Remember, ultimately it's all about happiness, and we can definitely stay happy. And these 6 keys towards happiness and success, I'm sure will be the best starting point, right, for our book reading session as well. And eventually, in the successive or in the coming up sessions, we'll try to focus on each factor in detail so that we can go in depth, analyze, and try to implement the same in our day-to-day lives for happiness, which ultimately leads to success, right? Good to hear that, Kirti. Good to know that live sessions are a kind of acceleration. But remember, we should all learn to apply brakes and relax at times. Because after acceleration, obviously there is going to be some amount of deceleration, depression, demotivation, etc. Isn't it? Okay. So we'll conclude the session, and it's really good to see you all live 10:30 a.m. Early in the morning, right? Sunday 10:30 is very early. Okay, good to hear that, Ankur. Right, so Toffee would like to say goodbye, and then we will conclude the session. Toffee. Goodbye. Bye. Please don't disturb Toffee. Toffee seems to be sleeping. Toffee, you can sleep.